Alright, so today we are going to germinate some kiwis. Talk about probably the hardest thing in the world to germinate is kiwis here in Texas. But if you watch a previous YouTube video, you'll see how I extracted the kiwis here. Non-GMO organic in Texas, around Bono's Strong Homestead. And did this last fall. So first of all, let's get a good setup going here. We are going to need to, I'm using that, thank you. This is my table. Okay, I'm using that, Christy, and we're filming, so please, be kind. First of all, we're just going to do a two-step process here. We need 2 paper towels. You need them to fit nice and flush within a clear, you can use a plastic baggie or a clear Tupperware container, something that's going to be able to get a lot of light that passes through it. So these 2 fill, and Christy, you can have your Tupperware back. Good gosh.
I want it to be new plants.
And a little isopropyl alcohol just to wipe out everything. We do not want any chance of mold, bacteria. I went ahead and sanitized my hands prior to doing this. And we'll go ahead and do the top as well. I'm able to see some scraps here. Just to wipe it out. And then we'll just air it out of here for a moment. Meanwhile, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. I'm just going to try to germinate about 20 kiwi seeds here. And it is pretty tricky after you germinate them and planting them. So this is dry here. It's almost dry. Go ahead and get our kiwis ready. Christy, you can throw your fit another time. I know, you hate to see me growing stuff.
Why do you have to film everything?
Actually, that looks like about, that's about 30 kiwis. No, 25. 25 to 30 here. And we are just going to spread them out as good as possible. I'm having to spread them out here in a moment anyways, but this just decreases chance in case 1 or 2 of them molds and you have to start completely over with new paper towels. Let's spread them out some more once I get it in here. Make sure this is dry. Alright. Dry. Let's back up here. Just gotta place them in the bucket. Kind of just really even them out. Again, any flat container will do as long as it is transparent enough to receive ample sunlight. You really want to get them as scattered far apart as possible so that you can potentially pull some out if part of the paper towel starts to mold. And keep the ones that are germinating going. As you can see, just kind of spread them out pretty even. Probably do a little bit of a better job here, but it doesn't have to be perfect. And we have some distilled, well, reverse ionized water. Sanitized glass, pre-sanitized. Going to dip this in the water They're on out. Actually, I want a little bit more water. You will have to add a little bit of water each day, but you definitely want something that is airtight and sealed so it has no chance of getting bacteria in here in the meantime. Just unfold it now. It could be a little more moist. But this first start here, we can make it too moist. You can see, just lay it directly over. Press it down. Making sure each seed gets a little bit of moisture. And you can do this on a far larger scale. This is just getting going. And I'm making sure I feel each seed, making sure it's pressed down. It's one of the most important parts. You really want to eliminate any air pockets in there. And technically, if I had one, I should have just used a, you can see this does not have to be this tall. Ideally it should be about that tall, but the ones that I had would not be this short, the ones that are that tall, and I want it to be able to fit in a windowsill. Preferably a southwestern facing windowsill here in Texas. So, it's locked. And we are just going to find a southwestern facing windowsill to set these in. And about every, excuse me, 6 to 12 hours, you're going to just want to make sure that top paper towel is moist, change it out. Once the seeds do start to germinate, we'll go from there, because you do have to kind of pull them out without harming any of the growing germination, apical meristems. But you just let it set. Nice and tight. And we'll check in later. That is how you start germinating your kiwi seeds. Here later on, we'll go into, after they're germinated, we do need to get a few first, second, and third leaves sprouted. And it is kind of a cloudy day, so it's still receiving lots of sunlight. The more sunlight, the better. And you want it warm. I mean, you don't want it too hot, too cold, but it's about 70 degrees in here, so that works perfect. However, we'll check in because, I mean, you have to really figure out which one's male plants. Kiwis have male plants and female plants. And you have to kind of plan on male, male, female, male, male, female in that manner. But that's after you get a first couple leaves going. And then you can kind of force them into a vine. But we'll check in later.